Yeah, guys and girls, welcome back. It is 2045 on the 29th of January 2024 at the time of the video. Now, I'm just looking at some of the articles today, or one of the articles that someone posted, and they've put down, what is this? Xbox Series S 2024 Elwood, new features, price, and everything we know so far. Now, apparently, they're going to be refreshing the Series X and the Series S. Now with the Series X, though, I can see why, because obviously they want a new sort of console. But why are they even actually doing the Series S? Why are they actually basically refreshing this console? Because you would think by making games for, say, a low end console and then just basically bringing over these games over to the Series X, it's just going to lessen down the performance of the consoles to be more optimized for the one console. So I think really they should like sort of get rid of the Series S, yeah, the Series S, and keep the Series X in there, and just basically maybe do like a Series X2 or something, and have it double the power of the performance on it. Now it says here, thanks to the unredacted documents that were uploaded by Microsoft and accidentally published, we know pretty much everything there is to know about this up and coming console, codenamed Elwood. We even know that Microsoft is planning a refresh of its entire hardware lineup, including the Series X, which is getting a new design and more. Now, is it going to be an increase in performance? If it's going to be an increase in performance, then I do not know where they're going to go with this. To be honest, like I think really like the amount of games that have come out this year so far, even though it's the start of this year and last year, have been like really bad, like really bad. Like some of these games that have come out, the first party games, have been so terrible. I think, to be honest, like with these companies where Microsoft are buying up all these other companies, like to be honest, I can't see them actually with a new console this year because they've really not done anything good, like game wise. So I don't know. I mean, what do you guys and girls think? Do you think like um the Series X and the S? I mean, which console do you play? Do you play the Series X or the X or whatever? Either consoles. I mean, I've got the Series S over there, and I've got the One S, and I've got the One X, and I've got the Series X as well. I've got all those consoles now. With the Series S, I think it's way under performance, and like for that, okay, it's a small console, very small, and it's quiet and stuff. But I think they could have done something a lot better than the Series S. Like obviously they had to do it cheap so they could sell it to customers for like a small margin, and then they did the Series X for the gamers. But when you've got like these high end consoles, and then you've got these like Series S consoles, these small consoles, or even the PlayStation and the PlayStation Slim, or the actual discless one where it's underpowered and underperformance. I think you got to think to yourself, well, is it worth really bringing out another Series S? I mean, to be honest, like it's kind of still keeping those consoles, those Series S consoles, um, keeping all basically the X performances away, because obviously, okay, they're backwards compatible with the games, but like you got to think to yourself, they could have done something a lot better so it's on performance. So basically, it can utilize the Series X. Now, if you got to utilize the Series S, you're not really getting as much performance out of that, like at the system, and it's really really bad. So I think really they shouldn't refresh it this year. I don't think many people are going to buy the Series S. I think they'll buy the X because it's quite powerful, but then they need games on there. They need loads and loads of games. And I think with Game Pass as well, I think that's pretty much like gone in the water already. I don't think they could like get any more people actually going on there because they're on about whether by 2027, if they don't get a certain amount of people actually going on that Game Pass, they'll probably have to like get rid of it entirely. And I think, to be honest, it's not really that successful. Yeah, games are on there, but they're pretty much like low end games, rubbish games, or games that you don't want to play, or some games that you put in like one of these like $2 bins or something. But like the only thing I use it for is just the cloud gaming. But even the cloud gaming or that one, what's it called, the X Cloud, is absolutely bad. I mean, GeForce Now is like about 30 times better. 30 times better for GeForce Now. And that's my opinion. I think, to be honest, I can't see Microsoft actually get making games within the next 5 years. And that's pretty much, I think they're pretty much dead in the water, like Xbox and all these consoles. I mean, PlayStation will still be around, but it's all going digital now. And I think this is where it's not at its point. They still need to do, like, keep doing the media, and they still need to keep selling these games in shops because there's a lot of developers out there that should be putting their foot down and saying, look, we want to do these on discs. We still want to keep discs. Because what happens if your internet goes down? Now, obviously, I know consoles now still want basically your games out there and stuff, and they still want the online stuff. A lot of games actually use the online anyway. But say if you wanted to play a single player game, and you are playing that video game online, but you want it to play offline, you haven't got that option. And say your internet goes down or something, or maybe like a power outage or something. Well, then obviously with a power outage, you couldn't play it anyway. But say if the internet was down, like, and it couldn't allow you to log in to play that single player in the single player campaign, then you pretty much had it anyway. Let us know what you guys and girls think about all this Series X and Series S refresh. Do you think it's a good idea for them to bring the Series S out or not? But let us know, guys and girls. Cheers for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next episode.